This video was created as part of an EU-funded project investigating the lived experience of Athlete Support Personnel, or ASP, in relation to clean sport. Athlete Support Personnel, or ASP, refers to anyone working with an athlete to prepare them for a sport competition, including coaches, medical staff, psychologists, and agents. We interviewed 41 athlete support personnel from 6 European countries working with elite disabled athletes to find out about their clean sport role. This is what we learned. Athlete support personnel were predominantly concerned with helping athletes avoid the accidental use of prohibited substances. Actions targeted minimizing the risks associated with supplements and medications by checking something doesn't contain prohibited substances and supporting athletes to check this for themselves. A doctor from the Netherlands said, "If an athlete comes to me, I always ask if they have the app. Then we run through how they should check a substance or supplement. Then I always take a look at the medication they have." In our research, most ASP felt comfortable supporting athletes in some way, but staff also suggested that contributing to clean sport efforts requires specialist knowledge and expertise. Often, individuals describe responsibility for clean sport defaulting to medical staff, namely doctors and physiotherapists, and this allowed other people such as coaches, S&C coaches, managers and agents to be minimally involved. One manager in the UK explained, "I wouldn't do it myself because it's just not my strength. If anybody comes to me with questions regarding supplements or medication, I wouldn't say no, go ahead and take it. I always put them onto the experts within the organisation." We got the sense that ASP behaviours were linked to the perception that clean sport is solely concerned with using or not using prohibited substances or methods, focusing on what athletes put in their bodies. It's about what do I take? What am I getting on my skin? What kinds of effects does this have? Because you have to be careful. Most athlete support personnel were not proactively targeting the risk factors for doping that they themselves had identified in the interviews, such as addressing win-at-all-cost cultures. Only psychologists engaged in actions that went beyond the focus on inadvertent doping. Their actions targeted building an identity out of sport, as well as self-worth and emotional control to help reduce risks. An Irish psychologist described this as trying to get them not to define their identity by their sport. By emphasizing the other aspects of their lives, we not only allow them, hopefully, to make better decisions, but we also allow them to perform. However, the psychologist's actions were not always undertaken with the explicit purpose of promoting clean sport. Rather, their actions were something they did to protect the overall welfare of their athletes. These insights represent the experiences of 41 ASP in different roles from 6 different European countries. We encourage you to think about if they feel similar to your experiences, or if there are other actions that you take to promote clean sports that have not been identified.